Alright, let's play some more Expeditions. Rome. I think we're heading to Rome.
I have wanted to come to Rome for so long. I am almost nervous now. That is what everyone... You are happy to be home? They will be quite happy to see... I have no place to stay, of course. I can stay in your home, maybe. Just for now. That is generous. Thank you. I will try to find a place for myself. But it is good to know there is no... We will see. But I think I will want to stay. If I can find place to... You think it will be bad? Maybe we will go shopping. It will be fun.
Oh, sweet.
Hey. We didn't get our guy, but we won the war. I'd celebrate that. It'll work out. Your case is strong enough. Oh, thanks. I don't want to return. I don't even know where to go. I appreciate that. I don't want to depend on someone else. I've seen how badly that can turn worse. I'm going... Not really. I don't know. People. There's a lot of people in Rome. That's exact.
What is it, Legate? It is inaction that bothers me. Idleness corrodes the warrior's mind. That is an excellent idea. No wonder you are the Legatus.
Well, would you want to fight?
You are a capable commander. Mercy is your weakness. Your enemies exist as long as they survive. Can't think of any situation like you mentioned. There was, but not in Rome.
Aristocles teaches us that one may never truly know.
None can chain Bestia Tabat anymore. I will find out where my sister is. We were both sold as children. Fortuna is a cruel...
Some of it... Welcome home, Domine. More than happy. All I need now is a change of clothes and a day trip to the library. Much appreciated. It was good to be back. Few can claim to be your superior in matters of... You jet to see your mother. I'm sure she is anxious to know we've arrived. I shall be cautious.
Legate, I always get this weird feeling when I'm back. I have everything I need right here. Oh well, I guess wine will clear my head. You know what? For once, I'll do nothing. Nothing at all. You worry too much. Loosen all things can...
I guess this is the end. Maybe.
Arwe Lucullus and his
Salve, Vitus. It is...
May I humbly recommend Vipsanius Marcellus...
Ah, your recommendations never fail to... Do address the Legatus, though. This
My apologies, Legate. I neither know nor recognize you. Thank you. Now, let us conclude our business. Beyond this river lies the Pomerium, and not even a victorious imperator can cross it bearing arms.
Our laws are what separate. You have given up your command, but you have retained your virtue. Ah, you overstate my influence. The River Rubicon marks... We shall meet at my villa in 2 nights. Do not worry about your favorite gladiator.
Alright. So there's still more? I hope. Or, I don't know.
I hope you are hungry, Domine. Lucullus is known for his love. Do not eat anything until I've tasted it first. I wouldn't put it past the Vitellius brothers to poison this entire party just to get you and Lucullus. I see that Tullius Cicero and Porcius Cato are both here tonight. They're... To what end? A blade would not help against the very same. He is an orator. I am sure Dominus my personal mission. May Fortuna smile on you, Domine.
Alright.
I'll be here if...
Right on time.
But this is
Just
Rome.
like a proper Legatus. After this long and arduous campaign, a feast is all you need.
Well,
You know Marcus Manuk. You probably remember Marcus Aurelius Cotta as well. The gentleman in the corner is Marcus Tullius Cicero.
Dude, in
Making
parties,
his
you
acquaintance
don't
should prove to be
like
very
listening-
useful for you.
I don't know.
I plan for him to become your
You don't
advocate
lack,
tomorrow.
but
Last
royalty,
but
I
not
guess.
least, I've also invited Marcus Porcius. You see why it was important for you to be here. We should, and our success. I think not. And please relax. You have defeated an army of rebels. Of course I am. Be sure to join us at the... And smile.
Talk to everyone.
Ah, it's good to see you again. Have some wine. My leg still hurts every now and then, and all this rain isn't helping. That is nothing compared to what could have been. You have my eternal gratitude. In that case, I'm still grateful that you are a true Roman. It is pretty much out of my hands. Even without solid evidence, he will be able to put you into an advantageous position. Nevertheless, I would advise only those who matter. Be careful around Cotta. He is still reeling somewhat from the damage that was done to his To a man like Cotta, an honorable death would have been preferable to a...
Look, that young man there. I think that's him.
Really? He looks barely old enough to wipe his own arse, let alone command a legion.
If Lucullus
age
says
you
he won the war,
need to be to wipe
then
your
I
own
have
ass
no
in?
He's in Hispania.
Rome.
Of course. The savior of the legions, Lucullus Wonder Kid. Don't give me that infuriating smirk.
Excuse my brother's ill mood, Legate. I am Lucius Aurelius.
Of course we were.
We were discussing how you saved my brother's life and became the hero of the Asia campaign.
Yet my son Gaius was not valuable enough to be saved. I apologize, Legate. They told me you had become close. Oh, this sword was my father's. You were friends with him, what? I think I still have the old schematics for it. I'll have a servant bring them to your villa tomorrow.
Right? Probably.
Really? Are you so eager to Well, I'm not.
Other than saving his...
Lucius!
Oh, please, let him, the man who got himself captured and let his nephew die. The consul who had to be saved by a homeless runt.
Rest assured, my brother...
Well. Party management. Guess we're not done yet.
Salve. I've heard a lot about you. I am Marcus Tullius Cicero. That depends. There's a difference between knowing someone and merely knowing someone's name, though. True, my friend. You know my name. I'm an advocate. I defend those whom others seek to incriminate. But I'm sure a career soldier such as you would find the topic rather boring. Then perhaps we have that in common. Is that so? Few people beyond the political circles would know of me. My reputation depends largely on who's talking. To varying degrees.
That is absolutely unnecessary. I'd spend it all on farmlands. People need their...
Indeed they do. But what good is food if it's obtained by illegitimate means? What do you think about it, Legate?
Fortunately, I know you are good at handling.
Spoils of war. Unaccounted for and untaxed. Should they be used for development to feed the people of Rome? A simple question.
A fairly strong answer, I'd say. No matter how much you try to legislate, the situation at hand will defy your
Meet Senators Marcus Porcius Cotta and Marcus Tullius Cicero, who will be acting as your attorney tomorrow.
Unfortunately, things have developed differently, my friend. I've decided to represent Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola instead. Certainly not me. My skill is in building a solid defense, not in prosecuting. And may I say, Your case is quite weak. I do not envy whoever has to make it.
Certainly an interesting turn of events. But I've heard you talking disfavorably about the Vitellius brothers before.
What I justify hardly matters. I seek to represent them to the best of my ability, so justice can be served. Precisely. The rules exist for a reason. One must understand the reasons to challenge them.
Rules should never invalidate the reasons for their existence. Morality, Legate, what guidelines did you follow when you had to decide the fate of that Triarchus? Why did you let him live? Our feelings often point towards the moral path. I wonder, exactly how utilitarian are you in your thinking? I heard you had the opportunity to bribe a hired guard protecting a spy.
Stop interrogating the man, Cato. Not everyone must adhere to your high standards.
Yet you did not take it. A point well taken.
Depends on the denarii. Well, gentlemen, this discussion has become too hypothetical.
Wale, Kikoro.
One final question.
You and your quest.
I believe if you wanted, you could enter the Pomerium fully armed. Why didn't you? Indeed. In betraying Rome, this has been an interesting conversation, gentlemen. I thank you for it.
Wale, Cato. We don't have enough evidence to condemn Vitellius Scaiola yet. But I shall hopefully I can secure Cato's help. You should go to your villa. Be careful, though. Scaiola's thugs are still guarding it.
Are you serious? I thought you were...
I heard some people carry weapons recreationally. Just be...
Alright, alright. Where's the bow, though? Oh, that's the lamp.
You look tired. Shall we leave? So, did you enjoy yourself? That is what life...
I was surprised Crassus offered to pay for the whole campaign himself.
He's desperate for a military victory to get himself elected consul.
But fending off a mob of gladiators? That's not very...
Wait, more?
An easy victory to advertise to go...
Expedition Rome. We're in Rome. Well, it didn't take years for me though. No time limit. Alright.
They look heavily armed, Domine. What if they respond poorly to our demands? I hope you'll forgive me if that does not inspire...
Just where do you think you're going? You have a good memory for faces, Legati. But I'm on strict orders not to let anyone in.
As of right now, those orders are null and void, Lictores.
Senator Cato!
By order of the Senate, the property rights of this legatus are approved. From this point forward, as part of Familius, he alone can exercise the rights of usus but nothing. That is if you want to see...
As you command.
Not me, as he...
My apologies, Domine. It will not.
Welcome home, Wale. Until next time.
Oh, level up. 3 XP for talking. Alright.
I've missed you so much. You look great. Did you lose some weight? Are you eating well?
He has, Domina.
Do tell your mother how much you missed her. You were always my favorite. Don't tell your sister.
Tell me about the war. I heard some of your friends died there. Killed by pirates. How did you survive? So am I. You can't guess how glad I am. But did you like the life in the Legion?
Do you want to be a career soldier? I was afraid you'd hate it like your father did. But it seems you're more of a warrior than he.
Domina, with all due respect, I guess the Legatus has his own questions. Am I wrong?
Oh, they were polite, mostly. Except for the fact they wanted me confined to this villa. I guess having me walking around the streets was too much of a... Once you were out of the picture. He had no reason to antagonize me, though. I haven't seen your sister in months. Scaevola doesn't let her out of his summer villa. She's pretty much imprisoned there.
Why am I reading? Shouldn't be reading.
I do. And it's good to have... Oh,
wait, what is this? Quest? So many stuff, man. Alright. Quest management. Skills. Okay, my hair is wrong. Downing. Enemy awards. Well, but I'm not the downer, man. Cannot fail morale checks. I don't have a problem with morale. Let's see. Launch, death blow. Where's the revive? I want the revive. Oh, there's the revive. Alright. Your logistics. Yeah, I'm getting the revive first. It's two. Yep. Yes, poison. You. Let's see. Stand fast. First, multiple targets. Immune to remove stun, stock, knockdown. All right. Base damage applied to shields. War cry. Removable. Permanent immunity to getting moved and shoved. You. Well, as long as we have a open hand, then this doesn't. This is needed, I guess. Revives here. Okay, nice shirt. We have this, quick shot. I have not read the Eagle Eye, but this is a buff. So spotter range and shots, mark target. Oh wait, mark target requires an action. Okay. Right. That's it. Alright, where am I?
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been. One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted.
Nice.
Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors... It means the wine has a rich and smooth taste. An opulent wine is a bold wine. Do not worry. Wine terminology can be weird and obscure. Oh, but I do. The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem. Before you leave, there's a small thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one? Minerva's wisdom it is. Very well. That being settled, you should go and talk to the wine merchants. I had no doubts. I don't know. Now that your father is no longer... They have been silent for a long time now. Silence can be... That is still... Our current position is quite secure. Our legal system...
Is everything well, dear?
Not yet, not yet. Not yet. Let me do stuff first.
It's so good to have you back home safe and sound.
What's still Act 1? I thought it was short. I read some reviews, they claim the game is short and incomplete. Well,
How is it? You don't like the dress? Is it normal in Rome for important people to make such shameless advances on their guards?
Oh.
I don't mind. Do what you like. And the city is big, but there is a strange way people talk to me. I would like that. I love your garden. It's so lush and green.
I'm so glad to be rid of those lictors. The way they look.
Are you going to feed the horses?
I am. Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
I'll be careful.
Streets. Wait, where's the vineyard? Is it? The vineyard is not in our yard? Nope. Right. It's weird we're doing sort of walking and talking and stuff. Right. Hello, everybody.
My galley is 3 weeks overdue.
Do you think a storm?
News from Greece!
Don't even say it.
Hey! Over here! Brother!
I would be ruined.
Brother! It's so good to see you again. How have you been?
Gods for that ship to ship.
I wonder if you were just as worried for me as I've been for you. I'm starting to think
imagine
his
if I'm
brother
black.
Loco wants me to be on his side. Skyavola is trying to keep his brother away from me. I'm afraid we don't really have much time. They are tailing me, following all of my moves. Loco and his men. He insists. I think Loco is more dangerous than Skyavola by far. He runs all of their business. It is hard to guess. Unfortunately, paranoia reigns in Villa Vitellia. They cover their tracks well. You're wrong. I do have to do this. It's the only way I can help you work against them and maybe one day avenge our... That's the last thing we should... Besides, I'm much more useful to you as Vitellia. A little while. I sent her Serwa to thank you, but I don't think I have a choice in that.
Or is it just me?
It isn't you.
Fine wine from the beautiful hills of Latium.
As well.
The Collegium Peaceorum is not what it used to be.
The problem
Right, oh,
is
not yet.
Egypt. The conflict of succession
I have
is
the best
interrupting
away.
the supply.
What brings you to the land of wine today? That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. But welcome to my stall, then. He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threats. Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market. I would be very interested, but the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity. I am honored. Unfortunately, I have to call my fellow merchants.
All right.
You should hear their offers too. And this is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they...
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Domine, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a 5th of your stock this year, and another 5th next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
Ah. Dude, this is weird. Why would I say?
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients.
The deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long.
I'm sure you've made the right choice. And that you know what's good for you.
Your business acumen is impressive. I agree to your terms and revise the offer. I shall pay you 6,000 denarii over the next 5 years.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind. You have missed out.
I will make the arrangements at once. You will receive the first installment soon.
Right. Merchants get angry, man. It's weird, man. I know you have to.
Excellent
pick the
new
best
vintage
deal.
now available. Minerva's Wisdom is a noble beverage that will grant you clear vision.
You just bullshit right away. It's wine. Kill your vision.
Unbreakable resolve.
Bullshit right away. God damn, man. Yeah, it's normal to pick the best deal. But to fight amongst, I mean, you already picked.
So
the
you
best
found
deal.
me again. But you're a
Should respect
civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in, only because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. There is no market for such tools in Tell you what, I do have something here you might be. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ancilla? Well, I'm not much of a storyteller, but they say the shield of Mars fell. In his wisdom, the king ordered 11 copies to be forged. They were stored alongside the original in the Temple of Mars. I have come into possession of one of them. Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it. Or perhaps it's the original. If nothing else, it's an exquisite... You are a savvy and... I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband, so she'll never... A fair price, I should say. I cannot guarantee that it once belonged to a god.
I trust you, but it looks awesome. And looks awesome. I will do that later. Where to? Market. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I already said that. Merchants shouldn't be fighting if they got the if they're not been chosen.
You came! If I say dumb things, blame the one. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places. That you do indeed. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable.
Why?
Now, what are we drinking to?
Handsome men. The fallen. Why?
All for the glory... That hit the spot. Another one?
Alright. What the fuck?
I'll tell you a secret. I can always drink another one.
Oh,
Another!
no. Oh no.
Keep it
oh,
pouring!
No. Kai, is that you?
And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole? It was. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right. I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop in war don't... Oh, more than I could count. Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say... An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own? Not me. I'm an adventurer. Sure, life is full of people like us. Settling down is like death.
Another jug, Dominic.
That will be all, so...
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
But I'm not, and I'm an outwithered woman.
I think I am with child. You are the father of my child. Future...
What? I don't know. I've never seen this woman.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. My child deserves better. Our child. Will you save me?
Okay.
We don't, I guess.
I swear. I'm telling the
Does
truth.
it matter?
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These...
Help me!
Quickly, Thawa!
The night has taken an unusual turn. I apologize.
That's alright.
Maybe. Not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie. I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child. I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to thank you. You go.
Well, you drink to forget, and I remember something you want to forget. God damn it. Wait. That's first education.
He is our Patronus. Refusing his request would shame us greatly.
But
Wait,
he's
is this a
asking
taxi
too much
thingy?
of you.
Right, Senate. Okay. Alright.
This will be good for our family. It'll
I have
show
a feeling I
everyone how...
should put unarmed damage on my gladiator. Weapons in this game are not really that powerful. So 5, you'll be dealing 10 damage. So 10, 10, 10, something like that. The weapons are not allowed. But we can wear armor somehow. Maybe later. Highest weapon damage I've seen is around 16 or 13, but you can't crit with it. So I think...
Good, you're here. Let us begin. First, tell me what you thought about my question. Certainly, I wanted you to think about the meaning of life. Yours or mine, it doesn't matter. What do you think the meaning of life is? The purpose of it? Isn't that a bit pointless? Do we live to live? I disagree. It is a Batlanista who beats the Serwis to understand reasons. We must understand causes. We must know the root cause of all there is and all there will ever be, the stones of... In a way, those may be the first principles of fighting. Your distance and your stance change based on your tools and foes, but they are common elements to all fighting. Yet, logic and no one really knows what the first principle is, but thinking about it is the... Opinions are divided. Some say the first principle is
I'm reading.
water.
I shouldn't be.
Others say it's wind, fire, or earth. What do you think the first principle might be? Or maybe nothing comes out of anything. A process of change is just a trick of our senses. At any given moment, things... If your senses are not reliable, how could you ever know? Do not think of it as water itself. He calls it the realm of the infinite, which is in eternal motion.
The thing when he asked
When
to be
things
trained.
exist, they become finite. But when they cease to exist, an interesting take on the tale of the basilisk. Indeed. Perhaps our actions turn our ideas into stone. It is not about strength. He also posits that all other elements are derived from air. Fire happens when wind... Maybe. I don't think a rock has breath, though. It's more about the inherent movement of fire than the destructive force. Everything changes. Nothing ever is. It doesn't, but it means fire is in everything.
God damn it. Wisdom stuff.
And but I believe that to be a non-answer. Right is defined by the existence of wrong.
Yeah, I'm stuck
Right is the
reading about
absence
some
of wrong.
wisdom
If
related
who
stuff.
knows?
So it's kinda
Thinking about the
making me
first
confused.
principle is a way of thinking about the world. And only by knowing the world clearly, he who knows himself and others can... Only then you can trust your actions. Only then can you be... Are you, though? A man who is not allowed to do what he wants. Can such a man be truly free? Because you're free to look anywhere, but you do not know where to begin. You may pursue your own happiness, but when it comes at the cost of someone else's, can you be called a good man? True. Yet perhaps there is a commonality. Happiness is the absence of misery. If you do not know how to make people happy, then you can try to eliminate misery. By doing that, you can be a good man. You can try. It is your goal in life, Bestia. Just like your sister, you are partly stuck in the realm of ideas. You will not be complete until you find her, or find her not. You are a child, Bestia. No one will hold you. It is only not. Who knows who where your sister is now? Do you want me to be honest? What matters is not if you will find her, but what you will do if you find her. You're welcome. I can only ask the right questions. It is you who...
I got educated. Way. Yeah, I'm a little confused with those things. It's been a long time since I read some... Alright. Read some wisdom stuff. I was pretty keen on it when I was still playing the first Neverwinter Nights. Anything... no, not
I see
anything.
him. By fire. Talking to his friend.
Let's find a way to let him down
Something
easy.
to do with what's the I wouldn't say the right answer, but the answer that can basically fix itself in a way. Forgot. I'm blabbering. Let's go. Why is there a pit here?
You came.
Calidar is showing me around. This city is big. Bigger than I thought. We have seen many dresses. Some of them actually pink.
Bright red. A bright color of warning. A predator's color.
Thank you. What is this place? Why are you here always? A place for your war god? Why do you have so many gods?
You speak truth. Perhaps our souls are lonely in the...
There! Stop right there! You're coming with us!
Wait, what?
Do you know these Landakai?
You are a criminal. You are a disgrace to our family. Because of what you've done, we all will be infamous. That much is not a surprise to me. They told me you were back in the city. I did not believe it. I do not know what kind of god...
Mars watches over us here. Mind your words. Kill whom?
Accident. It was an accident. Father is dead. I think he died of grief because his only daughter acts as if she's a man.
God damn it.
Does it matter?
Arrested?
She killed him.
I kill men all the time. When they deserve...
Rome does not look kindly on women who kill men, regardless of how much the...
Deserved? I didn't realize marriage was a capital offense. He was your husband. Julia, please.
That sounds like a threat, little man. Threatening...
What? Are you...
Usually, what I say.
Innocent? I can't even recognize you. My sister was a kind and happy person who always... Well, that's life. You do what Father tells you to do. You don't get to be an archer, and I don't get to be a tailor. Get used to it. Neither do I. I will try to convince Mother. It is my turn to protect you. And if we're leaving, men...
You handled that very well.
Why did he leave? Yet it looks like he doesn't...
Alright, so we are done with our side quests. Skills, what we got? We should have not taken this. Taken something else. Focus at the beginning, more focus. Sneak attack. Bloodthirsty, sure. Alright. I believe. Looks like this part is over. Time to finish Act 1. The villa. Okay. Sorry if there's no action in this episode. At least we have a few things, like we can craft new sword and a shield. Looks awesome anyway. And some experience points. Right, let's get out of here.
Is everything well, dear? They told me Lucula's...
That and more.
Lucio!
Salve, Claudia. The villa is legally yours. The Trinity of Rights has been... She's still married to Sciawella. And
I don't know how we can ever repay...
There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. In that case...
Is that it? But
don't worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive.
Oh,
everything will be fine.
It's, what's the term again? Foreshadowing. Africa. We're going to Africa. Oh shit. Rome and Africa. Did Rome actually go to Africa? Alright, that's it today. I'm gonna take a break. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe. And if you have anything to say, write them down in the comment section down below. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye.